Have you ever heard the saying, "What goes around, comes around"? Well, listen to this. There once was a kind-hearted woodcutter who found an eagle caught in a trap. Without a second thought, he set the magnificent bird free. Time passed, and one day, the woodcutter was high up on a steep hill, cutting wood. When he finished, he realized he was stuck and couldn't find a way down. He sat on a rock, feeling hopeless. Suddenly, the very same eagle he had rescued swooped down, snatched his hat right off his head, and flew away. Annoyed, the woodcutter jumped up and chased after the bird. He ran and ran, fallen his hat, and before he knew it, the chase had led him safely down the hill. He looked at the eagle and smiled. "You took my hat to show me the way. Thank you, my friend." It just goes to show, too. The hunter put the magical bird into a cage to take her home. He started dreaming about the riches she would bring. But then, a dark thought crept in. If he suddenly became wealthy, people would get suspicious. They'd whisper, they'd gossip, and eventually, the king would hear about it. The king would demand to know where the money came from, discover the secret of the magical bird, and punish the hunter for keeping it a secret. "Oh no," he thought, his heart pounding. "I'd better tell the king right away before I get into serious trouble." So, he changed his direction and headed straight for the palace. After a bit of back and forth with the guards, they finally let him in. He presented the bird to the king, explaining its wondrous ability. The king was overjoyed and rewarded the hunter handsomely for his honesty and the rare gift.
Have you ever been in a meeting where everyone agrees on a brilliant idea, but then silence? Well, let me tell you a classic story about that. Once upon a time, a community of mice was living in constant terror of a sly cat. They were so scared they barely left their homes. So, they held a big meeting to solve the problem. After a lot of debate, a young, enthusiastic mouse stood up and said, "I've got it! Let's hang a bell around the cat's neck. That way, we'll always hear her coming." Everyone cheered. What a fantastic, simple solution. But then, a wise old mouse stood up and asked a single crucial question. "The plan is excellent, but who will bell the cat?" It's easy to say something should be done, but doing it is a whole other story. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more classic tales.